Well, how do there, chums? It's I, Captain Steve. In today's video, chums, I'm going to show you guys in the viewerverse how to make yourself pie in No Man's Sky. Yes, we're going to be doing some baking of some pies, and we're going to be selling them and getting some nanites. So yes, I've made a nice little pie building base here. But you don't really need to build a pie building base. I mean, you could just get some creature pellets and feed the wild creatures and get all the stuff you need. You can make creature pellets quite easily using carbon. I've got myself a nutrient processor here. I've got myself a large refiner. I've got a biodome with basic plants, but I'm not going to use them. Now, this is an infested lush planet, so it has got star bramble on here, but it's also got lots of sort of larval cores just out in the wild. Now, this is my sort of like auto farming sort of machine, so it gets all the resources from the actual creatures, and these are auto feeders. So I've got a harvester and I've got myself a feeder. So there we go. So you will need blueprints for those if you want to make it automated as possible. But like I say, you can just run around and feed the local fauna and actually get your milk that way. But here we go. I've got it giving it meat automatically. Normally, you just get a creature pellet, go over to a creature, feed it, and then it'll give you the option to milk the creature. And sometimes you're going to get milk, sometimes you're going to get this leopard fruit. The leopard fruit isn't really a necessity for making pies per se. So the first thing I need to do is make myself pie casing. Now, if you can find heptaloid wheat grows on any planet pretty much, apart from the airless planets. So yeah, I'm looking for heptaloid wheat. I'm not seeing any, but I have seen some other sorts of harvestable plants on this surface. Now, not the star bramble, but maybe the other ones, the impulse beans. Sometimes when you head over to one plant, sometimes you find a stack of plants in one place. So I'll be right back with you when I find heptaloid wheat. Here's heptaloid wheat, and there's actually two there, I think, so I can grab that one. Thank you very much. Oh no, there's only one. Righto. Well, I'm going to go take this heptaloid wheat back to base. I'll see you back at my base. Righto, here I am. So now I'm going to go on over to my nutrient processor, not my large refiner. Let's hit on up my nutrient processor. Brilliant. And in here, all I'm going to do is stick in the heptaloid wheat, and the heptaloid wheat is going to turn into refined flour. Now, just for this example, people, I'm just going to make, say, maybe I'm going to make 8 pie cases, and hopefully from that maybe make 4 different types of pie or something. But here we go. Let's make a couple of refined flours, shall we? Nice one. Awesome. So I'm going to stop this in a moment. I'm not going to go do the full stack. Here we go. We'll stop it at 8. There we go. Stoppity stop. And grab that. Lovely. And we can chuck that away for a rainy day over in my freighter if I do want to make some more. So the refined flour is one of the main ingredients to make our pie case. Now we need to get the wild milk. Now we need to turn the wild milk into cream. That's step 1. And then you've got to turn the cream into churned butter. Right, so here we go. We're going to make 8 of these as well. So let's get 8 of the creams. Lovely jubbly. And then we'll put that in to turn it into churned butter. Now the churned butter and the flour that we made earlier is going to make pastry. And then that pastry is going to make the pie case. So here we go, let's stick that into there. Well, could I just put it straight over into the left-hand side, thinking about it, couldn't I? Oh well, it doesn't matter. We can go and grab it, and then we can make ourselves the churned butter, can't we, people? Righto, so here we are. Let's just get that cream, put that into there. That's going to make churned butter, the lovely yellow golden stuff that is awesome. So let's make the churned butter. And again, I'm just going to do the 8, so we're just going to let this do the full stack. You can see here, it doesn't take long to bake these things. It really doesn't. And yeah, the amount of nanites you're going to get are comparable to making bread. Bread's probably quicker, to be honest, and I've done videos on making bread. I've even done one on making poo into nanites, which is lovely. Anyway, let's stick that one over there, and let's just pop down. I think pies fetch a little bit more. I think you're going to get a lot more money, well, a lot more nanites from Cronos. He's more often to give you the 129, the top end of his drop when it comes to nanites. Anyway, we'll get to him later. But here we go. You can see here the churned butter and the refined flour is making the pastry. Pastry is what you need to make your pie cases. And then once you've got your pie cases, it's so easy to make pies from there on in. So here we go. Pie case is on the bake. Yes, it is. Now, pretty much anything that you refine, maybe once to twice, you can just chuck it in your pie case. It's like if you get, I don't know, impulse beans, and then you refine those. They usually go into cocoa, I believe. And then that cocoa, you can just stick it in your pie case, and you've made a cocoa pie. Yeah, I'll show you in a sec anyway. It's really freaking easy. So there we go. There's the pie case over there. Let's see if I've got anything that I can throw in. You know what? I'm just going to throw the leopard fruit in. I haven't tried this. Oh, look at that. We're going to get jelly fir tart. Well, that sounds appetizing, doesn't it? All right, brilliant. Well, we'll make 2 of them. Right, here we go. Let's just hover over it and we'll see how much we're going to get. 54,000 units. But we're after the nanites from Cronos. We'll see how many nanites we get. But if you wanted to make units, you could go sell these in the Galactic Trade Terminal. Not a problem. Right, okay, let's go and have a look what else we can put in. Let's try putting in the impulse beans. It's not going to work. But if I take my pie case out for a second, we'll turn those into cocoa. Bitter cocoa. Bitter-sweet cocoa, I should say. Lovely. Let's get it right. Awesome. Let's just do 2 of them for a second. There we go. Done. That's my cocoa. Put the cocoa over here. Take that out. Now let's put back in the pie case and let's see if it does turn into a cocoa pie. Yes, it does. There we go. Cocoa tart, I should say. A cocoa tart is made. Well, it's made from a pie case, so there we are. We've made ourselves a cocoa tart. You can see that they're worth quite a fair bit. Lovely job. Awesome. Could sell them for units, but we're going to be getting... What are we getting? Nanites. That's what we're hopefully going to get. Right, so let's have a look, see if we can throw in maybe the larval core. I think I need to turn that into riving batter or something first, though, before it would do anything interesting. Yes, see, that's not going to do nothing. So here we go. Let's go back again, and let's see what else we can throw in here. So, lovely job. Let's try the organs. Oh, look, that's gone into the tooth breaker right away. Well, let's just make 2 tooth breakers as well. Brilliant. Lovely job. Awesome. That's on the bake. Pie has been made. Brilliant. We'll chuck that over here. Into there. Lovely. What other pies? We'll just make one more. We'll just do one more type of pie. Let's see. What could I... Now, I've done the organs. What about the frozen tubers? The frozen tubers, let's put those in. It's not doing anything, but you know what? Let's leave the frozen tubers there, and let's see what they turn into. Vegetables. Well, we're going to be making steamed vegetables. I'm fairly sure we can make a vegetable pie, people. You know, that's got to be a thing, isn't it? So let's stick that over there, and then we'll just put the pie case in. So you see here, I'm just experimenting. I'm not even looking at the No Man's Sky Assistant app right now, and I'm making shed loads of pies just from that base recipe. As soon as you make your pie case, just try throwing things into the pie case and see if it makes yourself a pie. Let us know what pies you make and how you made them. That'd be freaking sweet. But I can look that up inside the app. But, you know, it's a bit of fun, isn't it? Stick it in the comments. Let us know what pies have caught your eye in No Man's Sky. There we go. It's freaking rhyming time with Captain Steve. Yes, it is. Right, so we've got all these pies. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to fly up to the Nexus and we're going to offer them over to Cronos. What I am going to have to do, though, is even all those base recipes, you know, the ones that I stuck by for a rainy day in my freighter? Yeah, he can even sniff them out inside your freighter. The guy has got nostrils like nothing else in the verse. It's a pain in the neck turning things into Cronos. Well, how do there, crony? Yes, I'm going to give you the tooth breaker. What do you think of this one? Ah, splendid. Lovely. And there we go. And how many? Oh, 70 nanites I got for that one, people. So sometimes it gives you a maximum of 129 nanites. There we go. And just boosted that up to 199. But yeah, you can see you can make quite a lot of nanites making tarts and pies. It's pretty darn freaking easy to do this sort of stuff, people. See, I know there's a lot of sort of duplication glitches out there, but if you want to earn nanites a legit way, going and speaking to Cronos is a good way to do it. It can be boring as hell, though, because after a while you're going to see all of his dialogue, and yes, he's funny the first few times, but then after that this just gets to be tedium upon tedium. It's a shame we can't go to the yellow crate near to him and just put everything into the crate and you slowly get the nanites given to you over a space of time or something, so at least you can go and do other things, or even you could take a little bit of a pinch on the percentage that you get. Maybe you get, 90%. Anyway, goodbye again. Well, thank you very much for watching. If you like what you see, please hit a like and a subscribe, and I'd like to say a massive great big thank you to all of my backers over on Patreon and over on YouTube membership. Thanking you, backers. And if you want to support this channel, just don't skip the adverts. That throws revenue down my avenue. Or yeah, just stay with Captain Steve that little bit longer and hit something on this screen. There's merch here now too.